After 6 months, California's unemployment system is undergoing a major overhaul. The processing of new unemployment benefits is now suspended until October. NBC4's IT and consumer investigator Randy Mack has been reporting on this backlog of cases and widespread fraud since the start of the pandemic. And Randy, what are these changes going to mean for folks?
Well, Carolyn, I mean, it's really an acknowledgement of what a lot of people have been complaining about for months, that EDD has just been a mess during this pandemic. In fact, the governor actually called the technology being used by the agency 30-year-old antiquated technology. So 6 months into this economic crisis, the state is finally on the verge of what it hopes is going to be some major fixes.
600,000. That's how many Californians are still waiting right now for their first unemployment claims to be processed. And there are literally millions of people who know exactly what the wait is like. Some who've shared their stories with the IT.
I still have no explanation, and I'm sitting here with no money.
It would just say our lines are too busy, call back at another time. So you had to keep doing that.
As part of a new report, the governor's appointed 5-member strike team found that at one EDD call center, only 1 in 1,000 callers actually reached an EDD claims rep by phone. Speeding up the claims process is job one.
I wanted to show you guys all of the unemployment things that were sent to me.
I got another 22 letters delivered there. And I go, well, something's a little fishy.
Job number 2 for the task force is preventing the growing issue of fraud. The I-Team has been reporting for weeks on viewers who are receiving hundreds of pieces of mail from EDD. The result of scammers using stolen identities they've gotten through data breaches to file for unemployment benefits, sending debit cards and checks to homes that are vacant or with easily accessible mailboxes. Police in Westminster and Beverly Hills have made arrests confiscating cash and EDD cards potentially worth millions, which is why the state has pressed pause on evaluating new benefit applications.
We're adjudicating fraud. We've had fraud schemes all across the United States of America.
Governor Newsom says it's the result of outdated technology. His strike team has made 70 recommendations to reform EDD, but the use of new software within EDD's system called ID.me is supposed to help speed up claims while accurately identifying who's filing. It requires claimants to include a photograph, like a selfie, with their applications.
Okay, so some important information here. The new application freeze will not apply to existing claims. So if you already have a claim with EDD and you're already receiving unemployment benefits, that's not going to change. You're still going to get your money. As far as the new claims go, again, they will not start processing those until October 5th, but you can continue to file your claims. You just may be asked after October 5th to include some additional information, possibly even a photograph. Reporting live in Chino Hills, I'm Randy Mack for NBC4 News.